Hi guys, welcome back to Sim UK and of course welcome back to House Flipper. Let's just turn the light on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's fixed it. So that hasn't been fixed yet, not yet. So I'm still feeling quite sore about the fact that I've lost my house. There doesn't seem to be any solution yet. I haven't been able to talk to anybody yet. I'm a bit peeved. Let's put it that way. Not the happiest chappy on the block at the moment. I'm still clinging on to the hope that maybe I'll get that house back, but I don't know. It doesn't look promising at the moment. So we're going to have to take a new job on, whatever it is. I think also you should have more than one job so you can sort of pick and choose which ones you take. But yeah. Michael Brand. From Michael Brand, Artist's Home. Hello. Oh, hello, my dear. Smiley face. I'm so happy that you offered me your help with house flipping. I hope your offer is still actual. Oh, you can't say no to that cool person like me, right? So it looks like that about a month ago I moved to my cousin's house. She is, oh God, why, artist. Her artistic soul ordered herself to live in a house what looks like Christmas tree. Oh my God, really? Because of this wall's colours. My eyes cry so hard, and I'm angry so hard. Oh, I'm that angry that my face is angry all the time, and I'm so frowning that I even can't get wrinkles. Okay, it will be terrible. We have to do something with it, and you, my sweet kitty, have to help me with it. You have to recolour all the walls with normal colours before my cousin back from Toned and quiet colour will be awesome. You know what I like. Not sure what that picture is. Also, I have so big supplication. Okay, for you. I lived in this house that long as I lived, and I'm still misleaded by these doors. Change doors who lead to salon with sliding ones, so I will know in future which one door is which one. Thanks you for everything, 33, and be fast, please. You have to done our little flip before my cousin back. Kisses, Michael Brand. I don't think there's anything I can say about that email. It kind of says everything itself, pretty much. Okay, let's just take this job. Okay, so we've got to be quick. Is there a time limit or something? I don't think. Oh my goodness me! Yes. Okay, I get it. It's pretty vibrant. So he wants the door to the studio. Is that the studio? Oh, that is a cool bed. That's what I need for my daughter. Yes. So, oh, is this the studio? This can't be the studio. I tell you what, you could really do some cool stuff if you were able to dig out the basement and build things at the bottom. That would be awesome. Okay, so I've literally no idea what he means by put a glass door in. That actually says Samsung. Wow, that's weird. Do they actually have the license for Samsung? I'd be shocked if they do. Man alive, that's a cool looking fridge. Does it open? Oh. This game would be 10 times better if these things actually animated. Honestly. Hopefully that'll come one day. That would be awesome. Right, I literally have no idea what I'm doing. It says remove trash. Oh, I see. So when you're in a particular room, the task list changes. Right, so he wants me to paint this room light peachy. Okay, we can do that. Let's go to paints. Paints. Let's just type in here peachy, light peachy. We'll buy that. I think we're going to need 2, so we'll buy 2. And now we can jump on and get this painted. Excellente. This painting 3 wall panel thing at one time is great, but I'm not sure it works properly. Not all the time, anyway. And incidentally, it doesn't use any less paint, in case you were wondering. In case you were going to ask me that question. But it certainly makes painting a lot easier and a lot quicker. A lot quicker. I kind of feel like the rug on the floor doesn't match the colour of the room anymore. It's going to look weird. It's a cool bedroom though. I do think they've done a fantastic job of implementing this, because the concept alone is quite a tricky one. And you've got to think, how am I going to implement it? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? And I think they've done a really, really amazing job of just making the whole thing feel pretty authentic, pretty realistic. Yeah, I think we're going to need a third paint pot, aren't we? Cannot seem to get that corner piece there. It's giving me some jip. We'll just do it manually. Progress is good. Again, the thing that this game needs, and what would be fantastic, is it needs content. And if they implemented the Steam workshop, what the heck is going on there? If they implemented the Steam workshop so that we can put mods in, because for example, paint color, that's so easy to do. Tiles, anybody could create a tile and then make it available for everybody else to use, and that would just give this game the content that it needs, because that's what it needs. It needs to have kind of unlimited content, really. Yeah, more paint required. Okay. Yeah, it needs to have lots and lots and lots and lots of houses. You know, you just kind of want to endlessly be able to keep buying houses, doing them up and moving on to the next project. At the moment that isn't implemented, but you know, it's still in beta. They're still developing the game, so they're not going to be focusing on content yet. That kind of does make sense. But at some point, you know, you're going to want to see new houses and new paintings to hang on the wall, and new doors, new colours, new everything. And this game then will never die. It will never be finished. You'll never be like, you'll never get to the point where you go, oh god, this is so samey, so boring, it's always the same. Because it'll never be the same. It'll always be unique, and every time you do a room, you'll do it differently than the last room, and that's really awesome. It would be nice if you could position radiators where you want them rather than being limited to where you can put them, but you know, that's that. Now in here it says remove trash and paint with colour light peachy. Hang on, is that the same colour? I think it is, isn't it? This was light peachy. So everything's going to be light peachy. Alright then. Right, that should be enough. It is quite amazing, I think, in real world terms, and this is a good example of it, how just painting the colour of the walls can make a room seem so significantly different. It's very interesting, I find, how much colour influences the way a room looks and feels, and how you look and feel in it, or not look so much, but how you feel within it. Getting a bit deep and meaningful there, aren't I? I don't know why. I'm only painting a wall, for goodness sakes. It must be the fumes. That's what I'm thinking. I do like this. How am I going to paint that then? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that one hasn't painted properly. Damn you! Yeah, I do like this extractor fan. That's pretty modern looking. And it does look great. I mean, it really does look spectacular. But if they open this up to the modding community, this game is just going to be... I think it's going to be hot potatoes. I think everybody's going to want to play it. Because it's so unique and it's so interesting. And it's so customizable. And that, I think, is the key thing. You know, if you can buy a house and completely design it and do it up the way you want it to be, then everybody's going to have their own experience, which is what you want. You want a game like this to be unique to you. I mean, if you were buying and doing up houses, okay, sure, you know, the general best approach is to maintain a sort of blank canvas, so that the people coming in to buy it can just basically turn it into whatever they want. So whilst you won't be putting your own personal style and influence on it, you know, you will be able to do sort of minor tweaks and stuff here. And to be honest, you know, maybe you don't want to flip houses. Maybe you just want to have the fun of buying a house and doing it up yourself. I used to play Sims 3 many years ago. My wife plays it as well, but she plays it properly, like does all the challenges and completes everything. I don't think I've ever done a challenge or completed any kind of challenge on that game. All I enjoy doing, or what did enjoy doing on that game, was just building houses and then doing them up and... Come on then. Ah. That one doesn't work. Oh, it does. It's just not enough light in here. Okay, alright, fine. So, yeah, I mean, that's all I enjoyed doing anyway, was building houses and then putting furniture in it and stuff. I found that quite therapeutic. I never did any of the challenges. To be honest with you, some of the challenges that are available in that game, I would never have even discovered. Going to space and making new kinds of plants and all sorts of craziness. But yeah, that's not for me. Also, I don't think you can paint the ceiling. Pretty sure that's not an option. Now this is where the lighting becomes a problem, because that doesn't look like it's painted, but actually it is. And that one. So definitely lighting needs to be adjusted. and fixed in this game. It's a bit buggy at the moment. There we go. So. Oh, crikey. Oh, crikey. That's a problem. It's still in beta. These things happen. I can't see a flipping thing. There we go. Crikey Moses. Roll on daytime. I think also the night-day cycle goes far too quickly. And not just in this game, but in many games. I played Cattle and Crops the other day. I don't know if you've seen the review on that. It's not really a review. It's like a gameplay review. So, I mean, technically, it's just me sharing my thoughts on the game whilst playing it. That's kind of a gameplay review at SimUK. That's what I do. In that regard, but man, I can't see what's painted and what isn't. But yeah, the night-day cycle on Cattle and Crops, I think it goes way too fast. You know, it's too noticeable. It needs to be gradual. It needs to happen. The night-day cycle is a great and important thing, but it can't be so aggressive that you feel like the world is spinning, you know, spinning out of control, basically. That doesn't feel realistic. And that kind of negates the night-day cycle process. I think I've missed some wall parts. Yes, I have. That's annoying. I can't really see, which is not helping me a lot. 95% still. Oh, sirens outside. Incidentally, guys, it is proper snowing in the UK. Like, super snowing. Storm Edna or a storm something. Anna, can't remember what the name of the storm is, but yeah, we have a lot of snow, which my daughter absolutely loved. We went outside, we all had a snowball fight. We had some good fun. I love snow, personally. And I have no objection to driving in snow. It doesn't scare me or worry me or anything. That being said, interesting story. When my mother was driving her car, we used to live in like the back of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere, I should say. Very sort of out of the way in the sticks, as they call it in the UK. And dang alive. Oh, it's because I haven't done this piece of the wall. Oh, that's sneaky. Sneakiness. Oh, we've got an upgrade available. Let's go for 50% faster painting. That seems like a good idea. Back to the shop, buy more paint. Pop it down there. So yeah, sorry. The story is, my mother was painting. My mother was painting. No, she wasn't. My mother was driving a car. We live out in the sticks, and it had been snowing a lot. And as we were coming down one of the very steep roads into our little village that we lived in, the car began to... Is there paint in that? There flipping is, isn't there? The car began to slide on the snow down the hill. So my mother obviously slammed on the brakes. Perfectly normal thing to do. That's, you know, if you feel like that's what you need to do. Where's the rubbish they want me to take out? So anyway, we started careering towards this very steep drop. Very steep drop. I mean, we're talking a good 30-40 foot. If we'd have gone off the edge there, we probably would have, if not died, then be in a very, very bad way. So this one needs to be light blue. Nothing in this room, so we can close that door. So yeah, and the only thing that stopped us from going off the edge was this little bush that we careered into, and yeah, it held on just enough to stop us from going off the edge and over the edge of this cavern into a fiery ball of destruction and despair. I've got totally off subject now. I don't know what I'm doing. Light lemon. Okay, let's buy some light lemon. Lemon. Light lemon. Both look the same. Also, I think you should be able to buy different sized pots. Don't you think that would be cool? I think that would help things along. I think maybe 2 pots might be enough. Let's try that. My word, this is all painting, this is. I did the same thing when I bought my house in the game. There was a lot of painting, obviously. But at the end of the day, it was my house, so it didn't seem quite so monotonous. This seems to be going pretty quick. Oh, I've just had that speed upgrade, haven't I? That's why it's going so quickly. You might be able to hear my daughter screaming and shouting in the background. I do apologise if you can. This is a normal occurrence in this house, unless I am there to calm everybody down. But I can't be there all the time, so there's a lot of this going on. She may come bursting in and say hi in a moment, so just be prepared for that. She may not. You never really tell. It's like Russian roulette with children. Sorry, distracted. Listening out to what's going on, so that when they all come up here and start blaming each other for everything, I know a little bit about what's going on. It's always good to have the upper hand. Or even just some idea of what they're talking about. Because quite often, I have no idea what they're talking about. And, yeah, that makes things difficult for everybody. Right, so this room is nearly done. And I've got to say, actually, I wouldn't have picked this colour myself, but it looks pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool. How are we doing? 81% completed. 81%. Yeah, that speed upgrade was a wise move. The speed upgrade is quicker and easier to benefit from, I've discovered, than painting 3 bits at the same time. 98%. Ah, there we go. I was going to say, have I missed a piece of wall? 100%. And that's not even painted properly, but it doesn't seem to care. I bet you at some point it will, but no, as it stands at the moment, it doesn't care. Right, so this room needs light blue, is it? Let's type blue, and we'll go for light blue. And I think we're going to need probably 4 pots. See, it'd be much better if I could just buy 1 huge pot, or 2 huge pots, and that be job done, as it were. Because that's how it's done in the real world. Looking at this now, this is the colour I should have painted my room. I painted our room like a dark, almost navy, not navy blue, but just a dark blue, because I read somewhere that having a dark room aids sleep. So yeah, we went down that route. I don't think it's really had any positive or negative influence. So you might argue it was a total waste of time. But, you know, that's life. That's what all the people say. But this light blue, I really like it. It looks and feels fresh. It's a fresh colour. I also think you should be able to paint the ceiling. And I don't think that would be that difficult to implement, would it? And also, although you haven't seen me do tiling, I think that the tiling, obviously I did this when I bought my house and I had to sort the bathroom out. I think that the tiling at the moment is done like the painting, so in floor to ceiling strips. But if you look at tiling in a lot of places, you'll find that it's not done that way. Oh, we can finish the order any time. That's good to know. It's yes, it's not really done that way. So I think having individual tiles as opposed to floor to ceiling tiles would be better, so that you could you know, put your own style in. So you could do one tile colour, then another tile colour, that kind of thing. And also you could do halfway up the wall in one style, and then from the halfway up to the ceiling in another style. Stuff like that, so that they don't have to implement anything new, but you have complete control over the way it looks. Do you know what I mean? That's where this game needs to go, is that complete customization route, where you can just build and style and do whatever you want, however you want. I nearly went into a song then. Whatever you want, whatever you like. You pay your money, you take your chance. I can't remember the words. Whatever you win, whatever you lose. We're going out. Right, stop now, stop. Okay, so this room is nearly done, and I think, other than the fact that the email was whittering on about changing a door somewhere, I don't think I actually have to change a door. So I'm guessing the email... Oh yeah, actually I don't like this colour. The email aspect, I think, is possibly a bit broken. Dispose. Damn it. Damn it. I've got a whole pot of paint there that I didn't need. It's a bit annoying, isn't it? It'd also be cool if you could take... I'll tell you what I can do. It'd also be cool if you could take paint from this job and take it onto your next job. You know, so that maybe at some point you have a job where they want a room painted in a colour that you already have loads of. That would be good. Perfect. Right, so that's 100% done. Apparently there's something I haven't done. Paint with colours lemon, 100%. I've done that. This says remove trash. But where's the trash? Ah, you mean put the plates and cups away? You're joking, right? That's so rude. Okay, well that was all they wanted me to do, and they can keep all this paint in case they ever need to touch up the walls. And that's another job done, guys. Hopefully we'll make a decent bit of money on this one. 1,343. Oh my god, it's going to take me ages to get a house now. I'm so frustrated. But thank you for watching. I do appreciate it a huge amount. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Goodbye for now.